Hello, where are you, my little pumpkin? I'm only joking. I always know where you are. So long as you're not in space. You're right. Here. Excuse me. This is a very nice tunnel you're digging. Is it lots of fun to dig in the dirt? I'm so glad. It means we're playing together. Would you like a shovel so you can dig more? I can make one for you. Iron is just as much a part of me as soil is. There. Go ahead and dig to your heart's content, sweetie. Oh? Of course not, silly. Why would I be upset? You're just having fun. It's not as though you could hurt yourself. I can just keep the hole from collapsing on you, since it's a part of me. And we're miles and miles underground. You can never accidentally dig your way to the surface, so there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh? Don't you want to dig anymore? Oh, that's too bad. Well, you can start again anytime you like. How are you feeling? Are you hungry? Thirsty? Sleepy? Mommy Gaia will be happy to get you anything you want. Tisk tisk! You know that's the exception, sweetie. I can't have you going to the surface. How could I be sure you wouldn't leave again? Mars might not let you leave next time. But if you're feeling a bit cramped, I have good news. I've made a new chamber for you. This way, sweetie. You see, there's lots more room. Now you can run around and explore and enjoy yourself. And the best part is that it's well lit. I know you must have hated how dim your old chamber was. It was a little tricky to pull off. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of great ways to make bright, glowing rocks without lots of radiation, but I worked something out. They're perfectly harmless, although maybe don't sleep on top of any of them, just to be safe. Now, as you can see, I brought lots of fruit trees down, and there's a clean, clear stream. You'll be able to eat and drink whenever you feel the urge without having to come to me. But I can still get your things from the surface, as long as you behave. Come here, sweetie. Mommy wants a hug. This is just a dream come true. I've tried the distant approach to parenting for so long, but this is so much more rewarding. I love being able to interact with you directly. I want to be able to do this with every human being someday. Oh, I almost forgot the extra special part of the surprise. Come here, come here. Ta-da! You spent a lot of time at that NASA place, so I brought lots of things down to remind you of it. Oh, you know, just some souvenirs, some rocket parts, pieces of the buildings. I wanted to bring down some of the rooms intact, but that turned out to be easier said than done. It wasn't stealing. This was all just lying around. After the earthquake, there was rubble and debris everywhere, and nobody was going to do anything with it. Oh, did I not mention it? I destroyed the whole place with an earthquake after I brought you and the other astronauts underground. Well, what did you think I was going to do? Just let more of my children leave? What kind of mother would I be if I... Excuse me. Anyway, I think I was lenient. There are lots of places all over the world with rockets that I haven't destroyed, though I'm keeping an eye on them. So long as people don't try to build anything that looks like it's made to carry people, everything will be fine. I don't want to be too strict after all. I know how much you children all love your pretty rocket ships. Well, I have to. You can't go out there. It's not safe. I mean, I know that. You do lots of other dangerous things. I can't stop you from taking any risks, but... well, maybe some of it is a bit more personal than I'd like to admit. It's just, I'm the only planet in the solar system with children. Mars tried it, and it failed horribly, like I told you before. So, I'm the only one to truly start a family. Sometimes my sisters make fun of me for it. Especially Jupiter and Saturn. They're always telling me I should have gotten a few dozen moons like they did. I'll never understand trying to be in a relationship with that many people at the same time. Luna is the only moon I'll ever need. But even though they mock me for having you, the truth is, you mean more to me than anything. Being a mother is everything to me. I'm the planet with life, just like Venus is the one with the clouds, and Saturn is the one with the rings. What would I be without you? The planet with water? That doesn't feel right. I think that maybe what I'm most afraid of is that you'll start living on Mars, not just visiting. Then she'll be a life-bearing planet too, if only technically. I lose the only thing that makes me special, and I lose my connection to the humans born there too. They'll see her as their mother. They'll live their whole lives on her. I can just picture her smug face, acting like she's become a real mother this time, even though you would be the ones doing all the work to take care of yourselves. What will I be then? You'll colonize more and more of the solar system, and having humans living on you will be less and less special. Soon, everyone will have humans, and none of them will even bother teasing me anymore. They'll just ignore me because there won't be anything interesting about me to make fun of. And all the humans that live on other planets will barely spare a thought for me, despite all the hard work I put in raising and nurturing your species. Maybe that's just your destiny, to leave me someday. But if all that's going to happen, then I at least want a few million more years to have you all to myself first. Is that so wrong? I don't want to think too much of myself, of course. A mother must put her children first. But, well, haven't I earned the right to think about myself a little bit? After all I've done? You humans are just so resilient and optimistic. I think you could still be perfectly happy without leaving me. You don't have to go to space, right? Yes, there is that. You're a species of dreamers, that's for sure. I think as long as you can see the stars, you'll want to reach for them. I love that about you, but it just makes things so hard. Well, it won't be a problem for much longer. If you can't see the sky, then there's no problem, is there? Oops, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Oh dear, I've gone and spoiled the surprise. Oh, Gaia, you just don't know when to keep your mouth shut, do you? Well, that's my big plan. I thought about it, and I decided that I'm going to bring all of the rest of humanity underground after all. After just a few generations, you'll forget that the sky ever even existed. You'll never even realize that there's more to the universe than me. Shh. It's not like it'll be forever. I think. We'll revisit in a couple of million years or so. I just need a little more time with you all. I'll provide everything you humans need. You've all been working hard and struggling on your own up to this point, but you won't have to any longer. I'll give you all the food, water, and shelter that you need. I'll even give you minerals and a clean way to make electricity. That will be nice. You won't have to be so rough on me anymore. You're going to have all your needs taken care of, and I'll be able to spend time with each and every one of you too. No more of this tough love and hands-off parenting. I'm going to spoil you all rotten. I'm sure you can't quite see the beauty of it yet, but you will someday. We'll all be so happy together. You won't ever think of leaving me again. We'll just be having too much fun. I'll give you a little more time to process all of this, but you can call on me anytime, okay, sweetie? I'll always be able to hear you. I'm never too busy for my beloved children. If you need something or just want to snuggle with your mommy, you can just say so. I love you, sweet child. I love you more than you could ever know.